Hi guys, I'm Ryan Newsman and welcome to my fly tying channel. If you haven't already done so, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. That'll keep you up to date with everything as I upload it. My channel already contains hundreds of videos covering a wide range of both patterns and techniques, from the basic to the more advanced. So without delay, let's get on with the show. Okay, so we're going to tie an old style caddis pupa here, and this one is called the Amber Nymph. So this is a size 10 B175, so any sort of standard type wet fly hook. I'd say if you want to put a modern twist on, you'd probably move towards a curved hook of some description, but anyway. And the thread tends to be some sort of like a primrose or orange or yellow or something in that sort of colour scheme. So we'll attach that and take it down the bend a bit. This fly is going to be tied round the bend. So the first thing I'm going to do is to tie in the wing case, and you can use any sort of a brown feather for this here. You can use like a turkey tail feather, you could use cock pheasant, or anything that'll sort of stretch and be in that colour scheme. So I'm going to go here for this is a bit of the tip of a golden pheasant feather, and I'm going to just tie that in towards the front, tie it back, and then I'm going to add the rib and take the whole lot round the corner. So we'll add a gold oval rib, stretch both back, and then we're going to wrap round the bend to get that sort of curved shape in the fly. Tie all down. At this point, if you want weight into it, you would add a lead wire wrap. So that is up to yourself if you want to do that. If you don't and want to just fish it sort of dead drift, then don't. So the body, what we're looking for, as the name of the fly implies, is an amber coloured seal's fur. So I am going to use this one. I have my seal's furs in boxes according to sort of colour scheme. So this is the like browns and rusty sort of coloured ones. So we'll take some of that out. And then I'm going to put some wax onto my tying thread. And I'm going to stretch this out into like a long sort of dubbin noodle type thing and tie it on. So this fly is sort of meant to be slightly thickish of the body, so I'm actually going to wrap from the front back and then come back over itself. So I'm just tightening up my dubbing cord or noodle or whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to go back to the rear of the fly here, and then I'm going to start wrapping forward again, getting that thickness. Okay, then we take our whatever feather we chose as sort of like the wing case for it, pull that over the back and tie it in. What I find is easier to do is if you pinch it like that before you tie it in, because it can push off the side. Don't cut this off now just in case it does do that. And as you may have seen me do in other videos, I tend to turn the fly upside down when I'm going to rib things along their length if they're in any way curved. So we'll take our rib up the body like that, fold it back, trim that off and trim off this wing case. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie the throat in. So the throat is some sort of like a light brown or amber or cinnamon type hackle fibres. So I'm just going to take a little bunch of them here off this. This is a standard sort of red game hen cape that I'm using. It's quite a light one. And I'm going to tie them on, pointing forwards under the eye, and the tag ends of it here I'm going to cut off. So the reason for doing this is that whenever I then tie the actual thorax of this fly, I'm going to fold this back and tie it over, and that'll give us a neater look to it. So thorax, we're looking for a brown seal's fur, so I'm going to use a real dark fiery brown because I like the look of it. So again, I'm going to wax up the thread. Apply my dark brown seal. Again, when you're wrapping it, if you have hackles or something there, if it starts to catch them, just twist your fly so that they're totally away from your dubbing rope, and then you can get the dubbing rope tightened up and neat without it spinning around and catching those things. So we'll just create a little thorax of this dark brown seal. And then we're going to take my finger and thumb and I'm going to slide it back along the fly, and that'll pull that sort of beard backwards. When I'm happy with it, then I will create my head. Use your whip finish tool, use your fingers, whatever you want there. I'll always do, when I'm half etching or whipping, I'll always do more than one layer just in case the one pulls out. So that's our fly tied. All we need to do now is to varnish the head. So I'm just going to use a clear varnish and a dubbing needle. And that's our fly tied. So that is the amber nymph. A sedge pattern. I got this one out of the Flies of Ireland book. So hopefully you like what you see. If you do like what you see, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Check out the hundreds of other videos that I have on my channel, and until next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching.